So who doesn't like stories here, right? Everybody loves hearing stories. Why? Why do we tell stories and why do we love hearing stories? Because we all are naturally wired to enjoy listening to stories, isn't it? And if you look at any story, we have the hero. There you go. So we have the hero, and then we see the hero wants something to achieve, right? It can be a problem or anything. He wants to achieve something, and then you have challenge in the story that he needs to overcome. And then he has so many choices to go after it, to just tell to himself that he cannot do anything about it. There are so many choices. And finally, he has to choose one among them to ultimately achieve what he wants. That's the framework of a story. Now, what's my story, right? I was just going through a workshop yesterday, like how to tell a story. Then I told, hey, I have an American dream. I wanted to build a technology company that helps people in their career and life, because I believe everybody has a great story and everybody can share their story to help others in their field or just something that they love to share to the world so that others can believe that they can do it too. Now, coming here as an international student, we have just seen Pranav's story. Like, what is so exciting about his story? He's the hero of his story. Now, he has a why he wants to do it, because he wants to make his parents proud, right? There are so many challenges. Being from a middle class family, not having the financial background to achieve his American dream, these are all obstacles. In spite of all his obstacles, we have just seen that he had made so many choices in his life while he was maybe going to college and achieving all those great things and getting a job in a good company. So we have seen that story and finally achieving what he wants to achieve. And this is just his journey moving forward. He has so many other goals, but he is achieving one after another. And in the same case, in my story, since I wanted to build this technology company, and 5 years ago, as an international student, I came just like Pranav to the United States and especially Memphis. I didn't know anybody in Memphis back then. And there were so many odds that were stacked against me, saying that these are the things why you cannot do what you wanted to do. Okay, I said, okay, so these are all the odds that I have, but what are the things that I can control? Like, these are all the things that I cannot control, but what are the things that I can control? I can just keep going, because what is the most important skill of a leader? It's not the talent, it's not the skill. Anybody has any ideas, like, wants to share? Like, what is that one skill for any leader that we have seen in all these great stories?
Influence. Consistency.
There you go. It's perseverance. That is the greatest skill for anybody, any leader, because they know, they're well aware of the process and pivoting. When you come across an obstacle, you have these choices and you need to pivot in different directions to navigate and find out what is that door that is going to be opened for you to go to the next step. Similarly, I had great mentors, and a lot of them are right here listening to me. And all these great mentors were motivating me and helping me understand what's my potential, because I didn't know what's my potential or what I can achieve in my life. Somebody told me that, hey, you can do it, because these all people have done it and you have the caliber to do it too. So I started believing in myself and said, you know what, I'm going to take every day as an opportunity to go to that 0.0001% of my goal. Over the years, year after year, I'm seeing a lot of progress, and I'm just getting started, as you all can see. Now we were able to build this company for the past 2.5 years. We were able to raise capital. We were able to help nonprofits across the US, helping the students, underprivileged communities, to help connect with mentors. That's such a beautiful thing that motivates me every day. Wow, I have this great technology that can help people, not just here in Memphis or Chicago, but one day, this is going to revolutionize a lot of kids' career and life. That's what motivates me. And now I just told you one of my why I'm doing this, because you all need to know what is driving me, right? What's in it for me? Because my why, here is my why. Nobody before in my family had a successful business. We have 100% hit failure rate. And now it's a taboo. And coming from that kind of a family, and everybody, my grandfather is a teacher, and my mother and father, they just believe that education is the only thing in the world that can change your life. And that's true. And until my 25 years of age, I believed that and said, you know what? I'm going to be that straight A student in the class. And I am one of them. And in fact, after coming here, I might realize, you know what? There is a difference between education and learning. What is that? Education is across this, you have these rules that you need to navigate through, and you have this piece of paper that you are getting at the end of that year. But the learning is what that you're going to experience by doing it. And I was a student of a university which has the slogan driven by doing, right? So that's what motivates me. And I wanted to show that it can be done, irrespective of whether what's your background, where you're from, how you look, because other entrepreneurs are looking at me saying that, hey, Venki is doing something, I need to make them believe that they can do it too. And one other thing that motivates me every day is Memphis. This community has poured so much into me, to my success, and there has to be something, because we have got a great 200 years history, and there are so many things that came out of this very city. That's what motivates me, and that's my why. Thank you so much.